This video contains strong language not suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Your usable towel. I'm scared to ask what that means.
The one I'm using until I'm like, gotta move on to the next.
I forget how I even start these. Hello! Welcome back to another episode of The Lost Minds of Phandelver. I think this is episode like 13 or something. Apparently I've been saying the wrong episode number for like 5 episodes.
Oh, nice.
So, I don't know what number it is because...
What day is it?
It's Wednesday.
Yes.
The day of Wens. Yeah, so last we left off, our intrepid heroes, I always call you intrepid, and I don't know if that's the right thing to call you, but our heroes, I don't think you're intrepid, they went up to Wyvern Tor, they killed some orcs, they killed an ogre, our good friend Remus took the ogre's
testicles,
and then sold them to, what's his
Governor.
face?
The mayor. The mayor.
Yeah. What's his name? Harbin Wester, I think.
I don't know. It's your campaign.
It is. Where is he? Yeah, I think it's Harbin Wester. We'll call him that for now. They got back. On their way back, they think they saw a large white dragon. It was snowing. They came back home. They met up with Silly, which is Sildar Hallwinter, and he was like, hey, I'll pay you guys to go see if you can find information about Gendrin in this place. And they were like, aight, and then they went to bed. Did you go to bed?
I think so.
I don't remember.
I thought you guys wanted to go to bed.
I think we did.
I think we went to bed.
Alright, so, whatever you... Oh, you already got paid as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Let music
indeed you
stop
do.
looping. What the heck?
Dude, I'm telling you, the internet hates us today. Everything's
It does. Now looping the queue. Is this the queue? I'll
bad.
restart.
I don't know.
So, what do you guys want to do? You're all quietly tucked into your beds, sleeping. You slept.
What's the weather,
I wanna sleep
what's the
then.
weather like, Chris? Is it am I cold this morning? Am I warm this morning?
Yeah. It's a little chilly. It's definitely not cold,
Okay.
but it's definitely not warm either.
How's it feel on the inside of the inn?
The inside of the inn, maybe like 5 degrees colder than normal.
Okay.
So nothing too bad. Anybody waking up?
In bed.
You already went to bed.
I'm staying in bed.
It is now morning.
I wake up a little chilly, so it's a little, and so I wake up and as I rustle around in my sheets and I look over and I see my knives hanging over next to the bed and I go, how you doing? But then I grab my blanket and I curl up a little tighter.
And you hear a voice. Pretty good. Not really.
I just hug myself because my father never loved me.
Oh
no.
God.
That was heavy.
Oh. Alright.
But after a while, I'll get like 2 minutes of hugging myself. I'm gonna sit up and I look around and I go, well, another day. And I get up, I put on my stuff, I gear up, strap all the things that need to be strapped, put on that cloak, put all the, the stuff around my waist, and I'm gonna walk towards the door and swing her wide open and step out.
All right. So you enter out into the hallway of the main area, and what are you doing?
Well, I was gonna pass the torch off to someone else.
Okay.
Just that.
Anybody else want to wake up?
I'll wake up.
All right. Tell me what you're doing. How do you wake up, Mr. Normal Human? Oh, roll me a D100.
Oh yeah, shit.
Don't forget about that.
This is very important.
57.
57. You wake up and you kind of look at yourself in the mirror, and there's no real new growth.
Cool. I like that I just have a mustache, so I'm a little scared for that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wake up, look around, and make sure my guns are still next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure
Are
no
they?
one- You tell me, Mr. Rogue. Are they still there?
Sorry, I was reading something in my character sheet. Can you
You
say
didn't
it again?
steal my guns. I don't need to ask you. You didn't steal my guns.
It was a joke, because you're a rogue.
Yeah, and if you ever do, we'll see. And then I'll check myself in the mirror because I know that's a possibility. Be like, oh, okay. And then I guess I'll get dressed and make my way downstairs because we're in the what's it called? The
Stone Hill Inn.
I was about to say the Twist and Shout, and I was like, that's not it.
Nope.
Yeah, dude, I know. It gets so confusing between
I was
campaigns.
right. So I'm gonna go downstairs and just kind of sit at the bar,
Okay.
take a gander around.
So as you walk out into the hallway, you do notice a human figure moving down the stairs, which is Remus.
Does he have the blanket on him?
I don't know.
No.
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 Ooh, Remus, how you doing today?
Yeah, doing just
Good?
fine. Doing just fine, yeah. Sleeping well. I'm off on to town for a second, but we can catch up here in a bit.
Remus, are you still all heebie-jeebie, spooked?
Not so much, no. I do have a bit of an errand that I want to accomplish this morning, but,
Don't
yeah.
kill anyone.
Oh, no, not today.
Not today, just what they all say. All right, well, don't get yourself killed either. We'll be,
All right.
Are we meeting you here, I guess?
Yeah, or you'll find me out about in town.
Okay. Don't be messing with any more balls.
He likes his balls.
He does. Dude, this rubber part on the side of my mouse is like falling off for some reason, and it's just enough to be bothering me. I don't know how it happened.
Buy a new mouse. Problem solved.
It's expensive, and I still like this mouse.
Guess you're boned, bud.
All right, what's happening?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and walk downstairs, and I see the barkeep sitting there, ready to just wave hi to him. And he looks like he's about to serve breakfast and everything, but I kind of wave, and I'm going to turn and head out the door, and the door of the inn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I walk out into the street, and if I recall right, right across the street's the stables, correct?
Yep.
So I'll walk across the stables, and
I think the last time you were there is after you got shot with a blunderbuss.
It
was
is,
bleeding
yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, so I walk across to the stables, and do I find anybody attending the stables today?
The young boy Carp is
Carp.
manning the stables.
I walk up to him, and I say, hey, you wouldn't happen to know where I can get any good pancakes around here, would you?
He kind of looks at you confused for a second, and he goes, well, yes, sir, I actually do know where you can get some pancakes at this hour.
Oh, yeah? Are they at least 16 ounces?
Yes.
All right. Got a message I'd like you to deliver for me.
Well, just hand it over, sir, and I'll get it over to Neverwinter.
I hand over the message.
All right. He takes it and he kind of looks at you expectantly.
Okay, and I pull from my my bag just a rolled up piece of parchment, and I hand it over to the kid.
All right. And he takes it and he kind of looks at it for a second. And he goes, "All right, Mister, I'll get this out to Neverwinter in the morning."
Excellent. I give him a little tip of my top hat, and
You wear a top hat?
I do, as of last session, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
Yes, and I'm gonna, just to give the illusion of like going out and killing some time, I'm gonna walk down to town square. But I'll turn it over to you guys while I'm doing that.
I'm going to wake up freaking out, not knowing where I am, how I got there, just in an
Jesus
absolute
Christ.
panic. And I'm going to climb out the window of my room.
Okay. Give me a dexterity check.
Okay.
You know what? Saving. No
Saving
check.
throw. Yeah.
Saving throw?
Saving
Okay,
throw.
okay,
Yeah.
Okay, it's an 11.
It's an 11. You miss your footing and tumble to the ground.
Okay.
Because there is no roof under your window. Taking 4 bludgeoning damage from hitting the ground. You land on your back in a puddle, a
Just
muddy
gonna lay
puddle.
there.
It
Just gonna
is.
lay there.
It is
Look at the sky.
raining. It is a dark, cloudy day, and there are just raindrops gently falling all around you.
Raindrops just keep falling on my head. Yeah, I'm just gonna lay there.
Okay.
Wait for someone to figure out where I am.
Yeah, do I hear this tumble?
Um,
I'm at the bar, I guess.
how loudly were you freaking out in your room, Kados?
Oh, loudly.
Loudly? I'm gonna go with you heard a commotion.
Did I hear a commotion outside, or I just heard him freaking out upstairs?
Upstairs.
I'll go check out upstairs.
Okay. You so you go upstairs and you go to Kados's room. Do you knock? Do you just open the door?
I'll knock. 'Cause I'm
Okay.
polite.
There's no response.
I'll knock again.
Still no response.
Kratos! Alright. In my head, I'm gonna be like 10, 9, 8. And when I get to 1, I'm gonna listen in the door. And
Roll
I'm
me
just
a
gonna-
perception check.
That's so funny because in real life, I'm like, nothing there. Good, thank God. I rolled a 2 plus 6, 8.
You don't hear anything.
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. Inside, you see that most of the chairs and furniture are toppled throughout the room. The bed is flipped on its side with the covers kind of strewn up on top of the end table. It's kind of wrapped up like a present, and the window is open.
I'm gonna go over to the window.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look around, and I guess I'll also look down.
Okay, roll me a perception check. Jesus Christ.
That's a 10.
A 10? You look around for a little bit, and you do believe that you see Kados laying under the window in a puddle.
Oh, Kratos!
Well, hello, Tommy. What are you doing? Where are we?
Where are you in a puddle? Are you just what are you doing?
Just going for a nice morning swim.
Kratos, I heard you freak out this morning. What's going on?
I don't know. I woke up and didn't remember where I was, so I tried to escape, and it turns out I'm right here.
How often does this happen?
I don't know.
How about you get up?
Inside?
Yes, get up. Come in the front door. We'll get you some juice.
Okie dokie.
I know you like juice. And then I'm gonna walk back downstairs while heavily rolling my eyes.
All right. What's Torak been up to?
Just sipping on my Wawa.
Sipping on your Wawa. Did you go down to the bar, or are you drinking Wawa in your room?
In my room.
Oh, okay.
All by myself. Oh, monetized. Damn it.
Yep. You ruined it.
I ruined it.
Oopsie.
You ruined it.
Just
all
like
right.
pitch bend it. I don't know.
I guess did I hear any of this commotion?
Oh, you heard all of the commotion. You're in the room next to Kados.
I'm gonna walk in the front door.
I'm just gonna pop my head out of the door.
Okay. And you see Tommy kind of with his hand on his head, kind of rubbing his face, walking. He kind of walks out of Kados' room and starts walking downstairs.
Hey, Tommy.
Oh, what?
What do you know?
Well, I just found our buddy Kados in a puddle. Said he was going for a morning swim. I swear, I don't know what the fuck to do with this guy. Remus said he's got some errands to take to. Probably gonna go kill somebody. I don't know, or maybe get more balls. You know, he likes that. And I just woke up not too long ago. How about you? What are you drinking there?
It's just water.
Oh. Well, I can go for some water, so I'm gonna go downstairs. You want to join us?
I could eat.
Me too. I know Kados wants his juice. We probably should go downstairs because if he doesn't see us, he might freak out again and not know where he is.
Oh, I just walked in the front door already. I'm good.
But are we like kind of upstairs or no?
Yeah, you're standing at like the top landing to go down, and Torak is poking out of his room.
I'm gonna go down there. If you want to come, I'll meet you there. Let's get some rum.
I'm gonna go downstairs.
Alright. So the two of you walk downstairs, and there's Kados standing in the doorway, dripping wet, all muddy.
I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy on myself just to make the water get off my clothes.
Okay, does it also get rid of the mud?
In the building, everything that's on my clothes is just gonna fall on the floor.
Okay.
Is this like a visible thing? Like, do we see it just like...
Yeah.
I mean, I think so.
Kados, I know you
Looked
can
like
do
you had
all
a good
your-
time.
I know you can do your fancy, but like, isn't there just like a bath upstairs you could have done?
I mean, this was much faster, and I was kind of excited for some juice. I didn't know where I was. Now I know where I am. I am in the juice place.
Go get your juice.
Where is our lovely friend Remus?
He's taking care of some errands. No idea what that means. You know he likes his balls, so he might be going for more. I don't know.
And he does like balls.
You know that joke's never going anywhere, Zach. So.
There he goes.
It's going to get him.
So
we
what
talk
the-
about
what are-
Remus.
What are we going to do today?
What are you saying, Brandon?
Well,
Actually, we were just talking about Remus. Then Zach gets up and goes somewhere.
Yep.
Well, we talked to Sildar last night. I gotta jog my memory of what we talked about. I remember I asked him about any dragons, and he said he knew nothing about it.
When did we see a dragon?
I'm gonna like turn and face Torak instead of Kados and continue like without pausing and just be like, and he asked if we found what's his name? I almost said Ergen. I almost got really sad.
He did.
He fell. What's the guy we were looking for?
Chris, this is when you ask for a history check.
Yeah.
I was gonna wait and see if anyone
Kendrick
else
is telling-
remembered. Does anyone want to tell
I'm
him?
intentionally not remembering.
Okay. Kendrick, roll me a history check.
I'm gonna be honest. If it wasn't for the recaps every week, I wouldn't know what happened last week.
Gotta keep notes, homie.
Oh, thank God, that's a 19.
All right. It is Gundren Rockseeker
Gundren.
that you're looking for.
I knew it was a G. Well, he asked us if we had...
What?
What? Dude, I have
I knew
two
it was- I knew it was
campaigns.
a G, yeah. Out of all these letters, G, yeah. It was
G.
I got two campaigns to keep up with. The other one's emotionally tolling on my life right now. In the best way possible. He asked if we had found Gundren yet. And, well, I know we haven't. Is that Should we do that? I mean, we took care of the orc problem. I don't really want to deal with that dragon thing yet. I don't even know what it is. So I guess we find Gundren? Wasn't that what we were supposed to do in the first place?
Where did you leave him?
Kato, do you know your parents?
I mean, I haven't spoken to them in many years, but I think so.
You knew them, right? Like, in the past?
Well, yeah, they're probably dead now, but that's okay.
Right. Did they ever possibly, like, drop you on your head or anything? Or
Well, no, I was a very smart student, in fact, but then one day I got into some things that I shouldn't have, and here we are.
My God. It's like heaven. That's what heaven looks like.
an empty computer?
Filing cabinet and everything.
Filing cabinet, packing mess, and an office chair.
And white blinding light.
Mm-hmm.
Blinded by
Anyway, continue.
Well, I guess we should eat some breakfast and wait for Remus to get back. Maybe while we're waiting for him, we could walk around town if anyone wants to. I know you did some shopping. I mean, we're fucking loaded now. Maybe I was thinking about trying to get a sling for bad news. I haven't caught up with a better name. Thought of a better name yet.
I mean, I did do some shopping, and I got a pretty cool ring that one of you might be interested in.
Yeah, I know you shopped. What was that ring you got? What does it do?
I can put some of my creepy spells inside of it, and then if you wear it, you could then cast that spell, and then you could be creepy too.
Creepy. Sounds.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what would happen if you put it on. You may have a conversation with the guys in my head, and if you do, I'm very sorry.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on ever trying that out. I can't even imagine. Is there like a bartender dude right there?
Yep. Mr. Stonehill.
I would say Mr. Yeah, okay. Hey, is he just kind of like patiently waiting for us to finish?
Yep,
talking
he's just
and
kind of staring at you. Mostly staring at Kados.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Stonehill, you mind getting my friend Kados here some juice, and I'll just take a water. And
Sure.
Torak, you need anything?
You got bacon and eggs?
I got bacon and eggs. You sure you only want a water?
And I want water.
Does
you
coffee
want
exist
water?
in this world?
Coffee does exist. What a strange question to ask.
Sorry, I'm not really around these parts, and I didn't know if
Well, fair enough.
some people don't like it. I didn't want to. I'll definitely take a coffee and a water, and I'll also take some bacon and eggs.
So bacon and eggs. You want some cucumber juice? I also could make you some beet juice.
I would just like any kind of juices that you have, please. Thank you.
I'll make you something special. And he kind of walks off into the back looking for stuff. You guys want to talk, or do you want to fast forward to him bringing you your stuff?
I just want to take a moment to just look at Kados. Like, literally, I am up and down and just think, like, what created this thing? Like, I am very perplexed at his existence.
It's a perplexing existence, homie. I'm a chaotic good character, but I'm
That's
possessed by a truly lawful evil demon.
All right. So after you finish, you kind of just stare at Kados for a good 3 minutes. He doesn't seem to care. The little door to the back room opens, and here comes Toblin Stonehill with 2 big plates of 3 eggs and 9 pieces of bacon each. And he puts them down. And he puts down 3 waters, 1 coffee, and 1 red bottle of juice.
Thank you very much.
I drink the juice.
Okay. Can I get you anything else, or Think this is good?
No, I think I'm okay. And unless, no, you wouldn't have. No, never mind. Don't worry about it.
I learned a while ago not to ask questions of you, sir. Anything else from anybody?
Well, I think we'll be all right. Appreciate you.
All right.
You know
Thanks.
what? I never met my parents. Do you think they were bugs? Or
I think one was a bug and one was a bear.
Or were they like me? Were they half and half?
Toblin's just kind of gonna put up his hands like this and just kind of back away. He's gonna walk to the other end of the bar and start like cleaning.
Daddy wasn't there. Well, Torak, I have absolutely no fucking clue, but you're perfect just the way you are, pal. Now I'm gonna start eating my eggies and bacon.
All right.
Torak, what part of you is a bug?
You know, I'm not really sure.
And which part is a bear?
Do you not see the fur?
It's the wonderful mystery of D&D. Owl bears look like owls and bears, and bug bears don't look like bugs and bears.
I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. How's it taste?
It is black.
The
It
bowl?
is bitter. It is in a bowl.
It's in a bowl.
It's in a bowl.
Who the fuck puts coffee in a bowl?
The French.
Fuck the French.
Oh no.
They put them in
Oh no, our
bowls.
Oh
French
no.
viewers.
The French viewers are gonna come after you with baguettes.
Dude, bring me baguettes. I'll eat them.
It's
Hey, if Quickie Baby can say it, I can say it. And that's important.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
come at you with baguettes. It just reminds me of when Michael's giving back the hair Brett, and he goes, "I got your baguette."
Is it?
Is this from The
it's funny in
Office?
the moment. You gotta watch it. Yeah, it's funny in the moment.
Oh. No, he makes me angry. Like,
Gets better.
no, it doesn't. I've watched a lot of The
it does.
Office, and it's all garbage.
It does. I'm
Hot
on the
takes
second-
from Chris.
Second time through.
It's garbage.
Second time through, and
Straight
Michael's a lot better.
garbage.
You're garbage.
So, you guys are nicely eating. Kados is drinking his red juice, which is quite bitter, but delicious all the same. And Remus, you said you were going to Town Square?
At this very moment, I'll walk up to the door of the inn. I've walked around for a while and just kind of wandered around to kill some time. And I walk up to the door of the inn, and I'm just going to pull it open. And I'm going to walk up to the guys. So I walk up to them and say, "So, what y'all been talking about? Y'all been talking about the job? You know, we got a job to do."
You're back in the inn now?
Yeah.
Yes. That's the door opening and walking in up to you guys. Yeah. That.
Oh, I don't know. Where do you want to go? What should we do? We
Well-
can go anywhere. Do you want to go to the beach? Let's go to the beach.
I don't know if we're going to be going to the beach anytime soon, Katos, but I've been thinking about our fella Gundren. Right. Last we knew, we were supposed to make contact with a guy named Gendron. Y'all remember? You guys remember that? Gendron was the weird guy with a pan flute.
Yeah,
Right.
Gundren and Gundren and Gun.
No, nobody else, just Gendron and Gundren, right? But so last I knew, and Chris, you can correct me on this one. Sally told us that Gendron might be found. Was it up near Thunder Tree, Chris?
Yep, in Thunder Tree.
Yeah. We were last told we could find Gendron up in Thunder Tree. So I'm thinking maybe we hit up the Tribord Trail, head west, and then go up the high road until we get to Neverwinter, and then make our way over to Thunder Tree. Gendron seems like our next, sensible step.
Oh,
in
we
our
could do
journey.
that, and maybe we will see your. I'm gonna like poke and prod at him. I'll be like, maybe we will see your buddy, the dragon, on the way there.
Yeah, well, let's hope not.
I know you made best friends with him.
Yeah. But Gendron seems to have some information about where Gundren could be, and I'm also I've got some folks that I know. I'm putting out some feelers for Gundren as well.
Remus, why are you so scared of dragons?
Let me put it this way. You know how people are like afraid of spiders and stuff, right?
Yes.
Spiders are like small, right? Like most.
Well,
Not
they're
giant.
little.
Not giant spiders, but most of them are like small, right?
Right.
Imagine if you were afraid of a lizard.
Okay.
I'm
imagining being afraid of a lizard.
only it's 6,000 pounds and it has wings. What the
But
fuck was that?
What's the worst thing it could do to you? Eat you? That sounds pretty nice to me.
So Gendron, Thunder Tree, I think is the thing, and I'm starting to feel a little cramp down here in Phandalin. Neverwinter might be our bet to new gear, new resources, maybe some new jobs up in Neverwinter. What say y'all?
Let's go find your dragon buddy, Gendron.
Sounds like a plan, Chaos.
I say we go find Gendron. But, Remus, while you were out in town square, did you see any interesting shops or anything?
Not that I saw today there, Tommy. I was pretty focused in some of the stuff I had to get done today, so I wasn't really looking around much.
Does anybody have like a spare leather belt or anything they're not using?
Let me check my inventory for a spare leather belt. Let's see. Would ball bearings work? No.
No.
How about a crowbar? No.
I've got a wooden stake. Someone stabbed me once. If you would like that.
No.
I've got this sparkly mystic potion. Maybe that'll give you a leather belt.
I have.
The answer is no, Tommy.
Oh, Remus, do you want to put on my ring?
No.
I bought it for you.
No.
Well, you see, if you put it on, you could do something really magical and cool, like once a day, maybe.
No.
No, you don't want to either. Well, I offered it to Tommy, but then I told him he maybe would have to talk to a demon about it, but then he didn't want it anymore.
No.
Well, I feel gypped. I traded lots of things for this ring.
That's a shame. All right, well, y'all, it's a long trip to Neverwinter, so I think we might want to, giddy up,
We should get a wagon.
Or we should all get horses
A wagon.
for ourselves.
But a wagon.
Didn't we have a wagon?
Actually, it's still sitting in the stable.
Yeah. We
There
have
we
a
go.
wagon.
We have a wagon. Well, let us take our wagon.
Can you say that word again?
Wagon.
Yeah, thank you. All right, well, I'll go ahead and go talk to the stable boy and see if we can get our things set up and good to go. Yeah. Word?
Word.
So Rima's gonna go ahead. I'm gonna exit the joint, and I'm gonna go across the street. And is my stable boyfriend still there, Chris?
He is indeed still there.
And I'll go. All right, Carp. Our wagon still hanging out inside here?
Why, yes, it is, sir.
All right. Any chance you can hook us up with a slightly faster steed? Would you know where I'd be able to find one?
I mean, you can get one of the horses here, but they'll cost you a little bit.
How much we talking, Carp? We're
About
friends,
like-
right?
Well, yeah, but I also have a business to run, and kind of puffs up a little bit and tugs on his little vest.
Uh-huh.
It's normally 10 gold a day, but if you want, I could make it 7.
7 gold a day, huh? We'll see, Carp. I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone. We might never come back to Phandalin.
You could buy the horse.
How much we talking?
100 gold.
Whew, 100 gold is a steep price there, boy. Let me look into my wares here, and I go rifling through my bag,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
Says
offer
the guy
him-
with 6,000 gold.
How do you see this?
I have your character sheet open.
Oh,
Josh is
Yes, I-
nosy.
yes, I have 6,000 gold. I'm gonna rifle through my stuff, and I'm gonna pull out 80 gold, 50 gold, and a platinum ring. I said, got some stuff here. Wondered if you'd be interested in a bit of a barter here.
Well, what do you got?
I got 50 gold here for you, Carp, and I got this nice, shiny platinum ring. I got it from the Red Brand.
Now, what am I
then-
supposed to do with a platinum ring? And he kind of
I
puts
don't
his
know.
hands on
Look
his
at
hips.
it, sell it, give it to a pretty girl. I don't care.
The pretty girl thing, he kind of like, his face kind of contorts, and he's like, roll a, what's that check?
Persuasion?
Persuasion.
You got it.
People will make smaller people.
People. It's an 8.
It's an 8. Make it 60 gold and you have a deal. 60 gold and the ring.
I hold out my hand, and I give
Spits in his hand and he grabs yours and shakes it.
him a firm handshake. So I toss over 60 gold and a platinum ring.
And what do you want to do with this ox then?
This ox, why don't you just hold on to him for now? Safekeeping.
All right.
You can use him to work for anything or rent him out if you like, but
Sounds good.
all right.
Well, I'll get your wagon hooked up to Bruce back there and give me like 10 minutes and he should be ready.
We'll be out front.
And he kind of hops off of his little barrel and goes back and starts rustling around with stuff.
I go over to the inn, and I'm just gonna lean up against the wall of the inn near the door and look down, because that's what my character is.
Just gonna tip your hat low.
Yep.
Mm.
And I'm just gonna flick a silver piece up and down.
Okay. What's anybody else doing?
I'm explaining to Tommy and Torak the advantages of being possessed by a demon.
We're still at the bar, right?
Yep.
While he's talking, like, I'm listening, and then I'm just gonna be like, "What do we owe you, good sir?"
Between all of you, 1 gold and 5 silver.
I'm just gonna flick him 5 gold.
5 gold. Okay. He's gonna grab it and be like, well, your rooms were gonna run up soon. Do you want me to just tack on another week?
Well,
No, we're leaving town.
I think we're leaving town, but I mean, if that covers it,
I mean, this will cover it for another week.
might as well, just in case.
All right. I'll keep them empty for you. How's that?
Appreciate it.
All right.
So did neither of you want to experiment with all this and try out this ring?
How about you, Torak?
Well, I already turn into a big beast when I get angry, so probably should give it to you.
Maybe Remus would like it. He likes shiny.
Well, Remus
things.
told me he did not want the ring. So if neither of you want it, I think I'm just gonna ditch it.
I'll take it.
Okay. I hand you the ring.
I put it in my bag.
You have a ring of spell storing, sir.
I am
And
not
there's a
putting
spell
it
stored in there that I put in there last night for you.
on. Ring of spells storing.
But what spell is it? We'll see.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Ring of
You do have to attune to it.
spells storing.
Yes.
Yeah, so equip it and then scroll down and you have to attune yourself to it.
Yeah.
And I have one spell stored in there for you.
Well, I won't see.
You won't see that spell, no.
Oh,
So-
how many things can I attune at once?
3.
3.
Why won't it allow me to pick it? It's
You
not
go
there.
to equipment.
Oh, I
you
gotta
click
equip
it,
it.
scroll down, and then click it.
I got it.
So,
Click
while
it,
you
get it to-
guys are still conversing about this ring, Remus, you wanted to go somewhere?
Yeah, so by now, as I kind of sidebarred, I'm arriving at the door of the Fandolin Miners Exchange. And I'm going to go ahead and open the door and walk on into the Miners Exchange.
All right. As you walk in, you're greeted with the same nice stone floor and beautiful walls lit with oil lamps, and there is a shorter gentleman, not dwarf short, but short, kind of standing up by the window, and he's kind of pushing papers through to Halia. Jeez, I should have made her have a different name. Halia, and she kind of looks up and kind of gives you a little nod, and she takes the papers and says to the guy, "Well, I'll have this all ready for you tomorrow. If you want to come back then we can talk more." And he's like, "Well, I mighty appreciate that." And he kind of tips his hat and kind of shuffles past you, and out the door he goes. And she's gonna go, "And what can I do for you, sir?"
Hey there, just wanted to stop in, and I'm going to look back to see if the man has left the room yet.
He has left the room.
So me and the gang, we're about to head up to Neverwinter and then to Thunder Ridge, not Thunder Ridge, Thunder something else.
Thunder
Tree.
Tree.
Thunder Tree. Thunder Ridge is the shotgun place.
Yeah.
But so we're heading up to Neverwinter and then to Thunder Tree, and I wanted to ask a favor of you. I got a lot of gold on me right now, and I was wondering, through our now mutual connections, is there any way that I can leave, say, 4,000 gold here with you, and have it available to me, maybe in other cities through our other mutual connections?
I could.
You
You
could.
just bring it with you.
I could. How soon do you need it in the other cities?
I imagine. Well, I got a little bit of wiggle room. That's not all my cash, obviously.
Okay.
So it's gonna be quite the ride to Neverwinter. So
That is. So I have... Boy, now I have to look at the map. Jeez. So I got a contact in Neverwinter. I got one further up north. I can never remember that place's name. I don't know what it's called, and I'll have to think of a name. I got somebody obviously in Fandolin, which is me.
hey.
So yeah, that could work out. Normally, per 1,000 gold, I'll use the word invested, there's 100 gold charge, but for you, I'll make it a 50 gold charge. So for
You got a deal.
4,000 gold, I'll be 200 for me.
Sure, you got it.
All right.
So I'm gonna slide over 4,200 gold to Halia. Oh, whoops! I just added 4,200 gold, so I need to subtract 8,400 gold.
Yes.
Whoops!
Like, wow, I have so much gold.
I'm rich. All right. Well, I thank you. We're headed up after Gundren Rockseeker, seeing if we can find any information on the feller. So,
All right. If you hear anything, you let me know. All right.
absolutely.
All right. And do you need anything else from me?
My contact in Neverwinter. Who am I looking for?
It's a potion shop called the oh boy, I can never remember its name. The Leaky Cauldron.
Leaky Cauldron?
Yeah.
Alright.
There's a nice little gnome there by the name of Frank, and he'll help you out.
Thank you so much, Holly.
You're very welcome. And she
All
kind of
right,
like
man.
picks up the gold and starts walking back, and you can hear like locks and things opening.
Yeah, I turn around and I head out the door, and I'm going to begin my walk back to the inn, and back to Carp with our wagon.
All right, the wagon is ready.
What was the guy's name again, Chris? Ollie?
Frank. I like Ollie more though, so make it Ollie.
It's Ollie in the leaky cauldron,
Yep.
which is definitely not stolen from Harry Potter.
Nope. All I could think of was the one potion shop in Curtis's campaign. I was like, So yeah, leaky cauldron. Ollie.
Have you invented Neverwinter yet in your
Yes.
Deck? Okay, good.
I didn't want to make that potion shop the same potion shop.
Ah,
And Neverwinter is a big place.
it is. It's like the biggest place on this side of the continent.
All right. So
On this side of the Mississippi.
that is a large Mississippi. So the rest of you, Kados has finally talked Tommy into taking the ring, and you're just kind of hanging out inside. Because Remus hasn't come in to tell you the wagon's ready.
I'm still walking up.
Is Remus taking long for this wagon, or is this normal? Should we go and check? I mean, we're all good. We paid. I mean, I'm done eating. You guys want to go outside?
We can go look at the wagon. What could go wrong? I'm gonna go look at the wagon.
All right, as you open the door to the rainy, cloudy day, morning time, there is a wagon sitting just inside the stables attached to a dark chestnut horse.
Is his name Chestnut?
No. I think his name was Bill.
I want to go pet
Go
the
home,
horse.
Bill.
Okay, roll me an animal handling check.
This is not my animal character, so this could go bad.
It'll go bad.
Oh, that's a 18.
An 18, you walk up to Bill, and you kind of give him a scratch, and he kind of lips at you with his bottom lip, and he's like, and he seems to like you.
Horses? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Their lips are their hands.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know how horses work, homie.
Kind of like
good.
goats.
Goats have lips for hands?
They also don't have top front teeth. They only have bottom teeth in the front.
Fuck's the point of that?
Because
eat
they
grass.
they put the grass and they put it against their gum, and then they go. That's how goats work.
Weird.
Beautiful creatures.
Is Remus there?
You see Remus kind of walking up to the stable now.
Well, who's driving this cart? I forget. Do we all fit in here?
Remus is muted.
Well, seeing as I've been out, setting stuff up all morning, securing the cart, getting us a new horse, just talking around the town, it seems that, I've done my work for the
All right,
morning.
shut the fuck up. Get in the cart.
All right.
All right. As you climb in the front seat of the cart, there is a pony keg sitting there, kind of under the seat.
Has it been hot, or has it been, cold?
The last couple
Lately.
days, it's been pretty cool.
That's been cool. So our whatever's in that keg, which I forget, is not
Why?
spoiled. Okay. If it had been, blazing hot outside...
I don't know if that's how kegs work.
But it's like a wooden keg.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. I don't
Kids
know how.
aside, I guess I'll drive since
Well,
let's
good
call
idea,
back
because I
class.
don't drive. I'm not a good driver.
Kados, get in the back.
Is this a covered wagon?
No.
We're gonna get wet.
Torak, you want to just sit in the front with me, or you want to drive?
I did. I don't want to drive. I'm not feeling it.
I'll drive. I thought we were. I'll drive. Do you want to sit up with me, or do you want to sit back there?
Tommy, you're a very good driver. You can drive all the time.
Kados, you've never seen me drive. Is this a
You
Tommy
can't be
joke?
as bad
I'll
as
sit
I
up
am.
with Tommy.
I mean, I will drive if you want me to, but you
No,
might get
no,
sick.
no. All right, are we all ready?
I guarantee if I drive, though, we'll get there in half the time.
I'm gonna turn around. Are they sitting?
Are you sitting?
I'm
I'm
laying.
sitting. He's laying down.
I'm gonna go.
All right. The horse starts off at a gentle canter, which is about twice as fast as the ox.
And then I'm gonna have the horse slow down a little bit. Whoa.
Okay. Slows
like a nice
to
little walk.
a nice little walk.
And I'm gonna look back. Where are we going again? Which way? I forgot to figure that out first. Which direction? Who's? Oh, I have the map, don't I?
Left, I think.
Pull out the map.
So you pull out the map in the rainy weather, and you need to go north to the Tribor Trail, then head west.
Oh, that's Quorum 4. That's why I was confused. I forgot we're in the other channel.
Yeah,
I
to
was like, wait.
the high road, and then you'll go north. You can either go into Thunder Tree, or you can cut off probably about a day by going through like the countryside
Right.
You mean into
Well-
Neverwinter?
instead of going into Neverwinter. What did I say?
Yeah, you said you can cut off a day by not going into Thunder Tree.
Ah, yeah, by not going into Neverwinter.
I'm gonna go north for now. Get to that road at least.
All right, so you begin your little walkie time. It is raining. You do notice that every so often you hear a little tss sound. Can't tell what it's coming from, but every so often you hear one. And it takes probably about like a hour and a half, 2 hours to get up to the Tribor Trail, which is about an hour faster than it was with the ox.
Are we there yet?
Katos, what's... No, we're not there yet.
Okay.
Does the spell in the ring you gave me, does that help us get anywhere faster?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Maybe if you fire it backwards, but I wouldn't do that.
Fine. Oh, boy. Thanks for the information.
Yeah, I wouldn't go pointing that at anybody willy-nilly unless you really mean it.
I hope just bubbles come out of it. He's gonna save it for like a very important thing, and he's gonna go and just bubbles.
Oh, that'd
It's
be
a very
great.
Katos thing to do.
Yeah. Or even like a gun that goes.
Hey, as
and a
goofy
little
as
flag
Katos is,
comes out.
Katos knows his spells.
So, we're riding.
So you start going
Style.
west. You're heading about another 2.5 hours. Everybody roll me perception checks at disadvantage.
What
Why
if I have
disadvantage?
advantage on persuasion checks? Is that
Then you roll
Perception?
normally.
Yeah.
Perception.
Oh,
Not
that's
persuasion.
persuasion. Damn it. Katos,
I got-
do you
I
want
got
my fucking thing up too?
I got a nat 1, probably because I'm laying down and not looking at anything.
All right.
So it's fitting.
I got a 12.
I got a 7.
You said disadvantage. I got a
Yes.
10.
A 10. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys are continuing on with your little wagon. Anyone 10 or above, every so often you hear like a bush rustle to your north. And you still keep hearing that tss, tss, tss sound every now and then.
Does that sound like it's in the cart? Or is it far away?
It is in the cart.
Okay.
It's like
Okay.
acid rain?
No.
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
Remus, those bushes are rustling. You know, it could be your dragon friend stalking us.
He said it's in the cart.
No, the bushes
the
are rustling.
bushes are rustling, and you continue to hear that tss, tss, tss sound in the
That's
cart.
probably just rain hitting my head.
That's okay. I'm gonna ignore him.
Okay. So you guys continue probably about another 5 minutes And
5 whole minutes.
yeah, 5 whole minutes.
Are we still going north? We haven't hit Tribor yet, right?
You have hit Tribor.
And we're going west on it now.
We're going west.
So we're probably getting near Cragmaw.
Yep. So,
Uh-huh.
what's Kados, what's your armor class?
12.
12. You get hit by 2 arrows. Just thump, one in your side and one kind of down below your ribs for a
How
total
much?
of 7 damage. Tommy, what's your armor class?
Yo, I'm gonna stand straight up and just
Mine's-
look around like, who's shooting me?
Mine's 16.
16? Okay. You get an arrow shot at you, and it just whizzes by your face. Torak, what is your armor class?
17.
17? You get hit by 1 arrow for 4 damage.
So standing up in the cart, looking around, do I see where these arrows came from?
Roll me a perception check, not at disadvantage, because
I'm
it's
assuming
with
you
your
didn't
eyes.
shoot at me, right, Chris?
Well, you're laying
Because I'm
down
laying
in the
down.
cart.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is a natural 20.
Natural
Can I
20.
also search?
You can. Anyone can search if they want to search.
Yeah, as I hear these arrows like thunk my friends, and I'm gonna imagine that Kados at least made a sound. Like he doesn't have an arrow sticking out of him, just go, huh? Must have been the wind. No,
I know there's arrows in me, but I don't feel pain and I don't bleed.
So, God damn it, Josh.
You notice the arrows.
So how do you know when you die?
So
I'm always dead.
I look up and I immediately pull out my bow, and I'm gonna draw an arrow and knock it, and I'm gonna look around, and I'm rolling my perception
Can I
check to
stop
see.
the cart?
You can stop
What
the
did
cart.
I see with my natural 20?
Yeah, your
Stop
natural
the cart.
20. So, Kados, looking around, you see 7 goblins to your north in the bushes with bows, and you see 5 more running out into the trail slightly to your west.
5 more running out into the trail slightly to the west. Okay. Would you say those 7 are pretty clumped together?
They're all about within 30 feet of each other.
30 feet of each other? 30 feet of okay. How
I got an
far,
18.
how far apart are these 5? Would you say they're maybe 15 foot between each other? They
The
pretty
5
clumped
of
together?
them currently, they are clumped together, yes.
Okay. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and just lock my eyes onto those 5, and my eyes are gonna turn black, and I cast darkness on them.
Okay. For those
They are
who
now-
don't know what that does,
Which is my free daily darkness, which I got when I leveled up, bitches.
Woo!
darkness. Magical darkness.
They can't see anything,
There isn't a
magical
save?
or non-magical. There's no save. They cannot see. I just have to concentrate on it.
Point you choose within range. Oh, it's the bubble. The darkness bubble. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bubble of darkness.
It's like my sword.
Yeah.
They just cannot see anything.
Okay.
Can we see them though?
No. You
No.
see a ball of
God
darkness.
damn it!
Now,
Another group.
Remus
Well-
Remus got an 18. Tommy, what
So
did
I
you
see
get?
them.
I got a 22.
So both of you see about 5 goblins in the bushes. Tommy, you see 6 goblins in the bushes. And you saw 5 goblins on the road, but now they are enveloped in a ball of darkness.
I'm
One
gonna
more time here.
crit. But
I'm going to use my reaction for Hellish Rebuke on whoever shot an arrow at me.
I'm going to go with it's too late for that because you already
Damn
did
it.
something else.
Fine. I hate you. I
Okay.
always forget I have that until
So-
it's too late.
So Tommy has stopped the wagon. Remus, you get to do something while Remus is doing something. I want everyone to roll initiative.
all right, I'm gonna. How far? What's the distance between me and the bushes, guys?
The closest goblin to you is about 15 feet. The furthest one is about 40 feet.
All right, I'm just
They're
gonna
kind
take
of
a shot.
stretched out on the.
I'm gonna
on the
take a
side.
shot at one like in the middle-ish, like like 25 feet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let the arrow loose. And that is gonna be. Where's my bow?
Can I rage?
You can rage.
Yeah, you get a pre-initiative round because that's how things go.
Chris, that's gonna hit for a 15.
15 will just hit.
All right, cool.
Go ahead and roll me damage.
Damage. 2d6 plus 5. 1d6 plus 5. That's gonna be 8 damage, Chris.
8 damage. So you let this arrow go, and it sinks right into his gut, and you hear this from the bushes, and you kind of see the goblin kind of like clutching at his stomach, and he kind of looks at it and looks up at you. The goblin is still alive.
All right, and I'm gonna just kind of drop down now, up against the part of the cart that's near the horse where those guys are sitting.
Okay.
And I'm gonna draw another arrow out of my quiver and knock it, and prepare for my round of initiative. Which
All right.
I rolled an 8 for.
An 8. Okay. So 15s to 20s?
I got a 21.
21.
I got a 17.
Tommy. 21. Kados. 17. And then Brandon, what did you get?
For initiative,
Yes.
11.
11. Korak, 11, and Remus. You said you had an 8?
Yeah.
Okay. So...
Tommy, you remember that ring?
Yeah.
Go ahead and point it at that dark sphere over there.
Well, I was gonna
All
use
right.
my new gun. Should I do that?
So, first up is Tommy.
It's up to you, buddy. Figure out your life.
I'm gonna save that for later. I'm gonna
Rookie
pull out.
mistake.
I don't.
Use the ring.
They're goblins.
Use the ring. Use the ring.
God damn. I feel like it's Sauron talking to me. Ah! I don't want to use it.
Use the ring.
As Katos continually whispers in my ear, use the ring. Use the ring.
Oh, that's
Like-
not me. That's the ring whispering to you.
Oh, seriously?
No.
Oh,
No, I'm just being a dick.
I didn't know if that could do it. I'm gonna like pull the new gun up, bad news, and I'm gonna be like aiming, and I'm gonna look back one more time and be like, Katos, should I save the ring or should I use it right now? I feel like I
Use
should
the
save
ring. Use the ring on the darkness.
And you hear from someone behind you, just use the ring, dude.
it. Fine. And I'll pull it out, and I'm gonna look at the darkness, and what do I just point at it?
I mean, that's a fist, but yeah.
Well, it's on my finger. I'm gonna look at it.
Green
with the
Lantern
ring.
it.
Green Lantern it. That's what you need to do.
All right, so
What happens?
You, sir, have just cast Fireball
At what level?
at 3rd level. So you get 8d6, and it affects everybody in that circle.
Is there any way you can
Yes.
wait 8d6?
On everything in that darkness. Fireball.
Is there any- Is there any
What?
added damage or no?
No,
That's
it's
it?
just 8d6.
33.
Every single creature in there takes 33 damage.
But
there has to, you
they
have to make a dex save of
dexterity
16
saving throw. and
at
that's-
disadvantage because they can't see. They're completely blind.
Yeah, it's planned out.
Josh's like, oh, this is the part with the ring. This is
So
the part with the
one
ring.
fail. There's 2 fails. There's what's your save? 16.
16.
3 fails. There's one success.
Ooh, he did it. It's okay. On success, they just take half damage.
Which
Another fail. So you said 33 damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
So as you kind of aim your fist at him and you kind of concentrate for a second, and all of a sudden you can just, it feels almost like you have tears coming out of your eyes, but you just see this dark smoke kind of pouring from your tear ducts, moving up, and you just see this bright beam of a flash shoot out from the ring, and it goes into the darkness, and about half a second later, just boosh, and smoke erupts out of the ring, and these 5 goblin bodies come flying out of the darkness in multiple pieces, and they are very dead, and your eyes are now smoking black smoke.
I'm gonna drop concentration on that darkness.
I'll just go turn around and go. Okay, that was pretty fucking sweet. I guess I have extra attacks still, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
I'll
Is that considered an attack? Because like that was a magical item, right?
It's still an attack.
Yeah.
Because
It's
he's
still
I guess it's an
It's still an
action, yeah.
action to use it. Yes.
So then I'm gonna look over to, because I saw the other guys, because I had a 22 with the perception, and I'm gonna
Yes.
hold up bad news and take a shot.
Okay, roll me.
Well, wait,
Roll-
how far away are they?
They're like 40 to 20 feet.
40 to 20?
Uh-huh.
I get it would be like 15 to 30. Oh no, we stopped the wagon. Never mind.
Mhm.
In my head, we're doing this while moving forward.
Oh,
Like
That's
we're
why I
just this
stopped.
caravan of like.
Wait, why was that face shocked when I said I'm gonna hold up bad news?
You can do it. It's not a disadvantage or anything. I was just
Are you-
surprised.
Are you scared of the carnage it will bring?
Maybe.
I want to use it.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a thing.
That is a 26 to hit.
A 26 will hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
That is only 11 damage.
11 damage. So you kind of like aim down with bad news with your eyes still kind of flickering this black smoke, and you line it up and you see a goblin and you focus right on his neck and you pull the trigger and roll me a strength saving throw.
Is this a thing? Did I forget about something?
No.
I don't think he never told you.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
It's part of the gun.
It has a kick. I'm guessing.
It's like it's like the little pea shooter from Men in Black.
Oh, thank God. That's a nat 20. That
A
was
nat
almost
20.
a 2.
So you pull the trigger and it just kicks back into your shoulder, but you were leaning into it, so you're fine. And you just see this goblin's head topple to the ground, and most of its chest is just gone as it slumps
yeah.
down to the ground.
Tarkov.
And I can't reload, right?
You
Because
cannot reload because... Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna like
That's an
look
action,
back
isn't
and
it?
I'll be like, "Well, there's 6 of them. Now it's one of your turns."
Alright. So, I need to cross out those and that one, because they all died. It is now one of the archer goblins' turns, and seeing it just... everything bad just happen, it's going to go ahead and shoot again. I don't know which one it's going to shoot at, so I'm going to roll for it. It's going to shoot at Kados. That
I mean,
is
I am
a...
standing up in the
You
wagon.
are. That is a 17 to hit.
That'll do it.
Alright. And you take a big old... This isn't the music I wanted. 6 piercing damage.
Now I want to use my reaction, you bitch.
Okay, go ahead and do whatever that is.
Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
I just point my finger at it, and it takes 3d10 of damage.
Is there a save to it, or no?
Actually, no.
No? Okay, go ahead and roll me damage.
Where's my d10s?
I think we're a little overpowered for this encounter, boys.
This isn't at all what I
it does.
wanted.
It has to make a dex save of 16. Yes. I'm sorry, I just read that. This is
The
not
hell?
combat music, Chris.
No.
Should just play In the Arms of an Angel, because that's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
17. Okay, so
There we
that's
go.
24 damage, half if they pass a dex save of 16.
16. He does pass.
Half damage then.
And what was the damage? I don't remember.
24.
24, so that's 12. He dies. He erupts in a poof of smoke, and you just see this like little on fire body kind of like slump down onto his knees and just fall on his face.
12 damage?
Shoot me,
He
I'll show
dies.
you what happens.
Then up next is another goblin
Yes, that's a...
who is
Another best
also
thing.
going to shoot at Kados,
Guess they don't mind me
which
blowing up all
is
his friends.
an 11.
Doesn't hit.
Does not hit.
What's
Wow.
your AC, like 12?
It is.
That brings us to Kados.
Oh, it's my turn?
It is your turn.
So what, there's just goblins in the woods now?
Yes, there are 6 goblins left in the woods.
6 goblins
Wait.
in the woods, okay.
I
Only
killed
one of them
people.
has been... Oh, so there's 5 goblins left in the woods.
5
Well,
goblins.
isn't there
Can I
4?
see them? I mean, I aced my perception check, so I probably know where they are.
Kato saw 7. You saw 6.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Firebolt at one of them.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a firebolt.
That is a 26 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, thought so. And that is 12 damage.
12 damage. So you kind of look around and you go, "Ugh," and release this firebolt from your hand, and it flies and smacks a goblin right in the chest, and you hear a very similar noise to the one that was shot with an arrow, which this one had an arrow sticking out of it, and went, "Bleh," and it kind of falls backwards, and you just see little smolders coming from a bush, and you appear to have killed that one.
How far
Person in
away
his
are
head
these
is like,
goblins?
Jesus Christ.
The other goblin's still like 40 to 20 feet.
Okay. I'm just curious here. That's all. Okay. Well, that'll be it for me. I'm good. I'm content.
Okay, so that brings us to 3 more goblins who are going to, let's see who they're going to attack. 2 of them are going to attack Remus, who does have partial cover because he's crouched down in the wagon. That is, what's your AC?
18.
18? Oof.
You're a
Yeah.
rogue and your AC is 18?
He's a
That's
beefy
right.
rogue.
How?
He's a beefcake.
So
Holy shit.
both of those are going to miss, and the other one's going to fly at Torak, which is a 16 to hit.
He does not hit.
Does not hit, so also misses. And that will bring us to Torak's turn.
How many of these little fuckers are left?
Roll me a perception check.
$18.
18. There are 4 left that you can see.
How close am I to any of them?
The closest one is about 20 feet. Furthest one about 40.
I'm going to move 5 feet.
Okay,
Tail.
so you're gonna hop out of the wagon, kind of splashing down into the road as it is muddy and dirt.
And I'm gonna smack him with my tail.
All right, go ahead and roll me a smack check.
23 to hit.
23 will hit. Go ahead and roll me smack damage.
That is a 12, so 16.
Okay. How do you want to do this? Like a scorpion tail, don't you?
No, it's well. The way I pictured it is like imagine like a spiked baseball bat, but I have spiked.
Like
Okay.
a dinosaur?
That's vicious.
Like a
sure.
spiky anky tail. Okay.
So I want to spin around and smack him against the tree.
All right.
Ooh.
So you hop out, splashing down into the mud, and you lock eyes with this goblin, and it kind of has this slight look of terror on its face. And you spin around and smack him, and you hear "Bleh!" and just nail him to this tree.
Literally.
You still have another attack.
And now how close am I to the next one?
About another 20 feet.
I think I have 40 feet of movement. Well, 35 now.
Mhm.
I'm gonna move to the other one,
Okay,
But-
so
15 feet away.
okay, so you're gonna move another 5 feet, and you're gonna wind up your tail and swing it. And roll me a swing tail check.
That is 14 to hit.
14 will just hit. Go ahead and roll me tail slap damage.
13 damage.
13. So this one also, you spin around and you smack. This time just catching him in the head, but again slapping him up against the tree. And this one seems to be stuck to your tail.
Well, I guess I have a friend now.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else.
Okay. So that brings us to... See, that one's dead. That one's dead. So one goblin who is going to shoot at Remus, who again still has cover. That is a 21 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
That is going to hit. So you're going to take 4 piercing damage.
Do I see him, Chris? Like, is he in my line of sight from my cover?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Can I react to said hit?
With what?
Do I get a reaction?
Yeah.
That's based
Because
on your character and what
I
you
have
can
an
do.
ability now that is called Uncanny Dodge. When an attacker that you see hits you with an attack, you can use a reaction to have the attack's damage.
Is 4 damage really
It's
worth
4
having,
damage.
though?
I can use it unlimitedly. It's
Oh, then
not
yeah,
like
then fuck it.
yeah.
Features and traits.
It's in actions,
It's under actions.
all the way down to reactions.
An attacker that you can see hits you with an attack. Yeah, you can do that. I feel like there's one thing that you can do that's for melee and one that's for ranged attacks, but I can't remember which. So I'll just let you do Uncanny Dodge.
Okay, it doesn't say melee or ranged.
Yeah, it just
says
says
an attack.
An attack.
Yeah.
Attack!
It's because I'm like a sneaky agile boy,
Yeah.
so I
That's
can.
handy.
But
Yeah.
apparently you're bulky as shit. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
it's my studded leather armor gives me 12 of my AC.
Oh.
You know what else is weird? That I'm proficient in stealth, and I'm a bugbear.
Because you live in the woods.
I'm just
You
saying.
eat
And I just gained
bugs.
an ability to be able to climb walls without having to do an ability check.
Oh shit.
All right. So go ahead. So you Uncanny Dodge, so you take 2 damage instead of 4. And
That's gonna be handy.
that will bring us to your turn.
Wait, so you don't have to
Alright,
roll
so-
for that either? You could
No.
just say I do that?
Mhm.
If I can see them,
Whoa.
it works.
That is
Yeah,
fucking sick.
yeah.
That is dope.
So, Chris,
Yes.
That shit is dope, yo.
I would like, and stop me if I can't do this. I would like to really, really quick tie my 50 feet of rope to my arrow.
Uh-oh.
I'll let you do that. Oh, you don't get 2 attacks. And
No, I don't.
I'll let you use your bonus action to do that.
Okay. So I already have this arrow knocked, and so I'm gonna hold it to myself, and I pull out my rope, and I just do a little quick makeshift knot, and I see there's only one goblin left, and so I pull that arrow back, and I'm gonna release it, and is a 24 gonna hit, Chris?
24 will hit.
All right, so I'm gonna hit this 24 and hopefully not kill this little fucker, because I would like to interrogate him, even though he probably doesn't speak common. But that's
So
okay.
if
We'll
you-
figure that out when we get there.
If you bring a character to 0, you have the choice to make them unconscious or kill them.
It's a little touchy with ranged attacks.
With like an
You
arrow.
just pick where you aim.
But I feel like that
How
would
do
be
you
a-
knock somebody out with an arrow?
Or you just
I don't
shoot
know.
them shoot them through the leg, I guess, or something
don't
like that. But anyway, let me roll. It's 1d6 plus 5. Please be like a 1.
Just set your arrow to stun.
It's gonna be 9 damage, Chris.
9 damage. So you kind of quickly loop this rope around and you aim at a goblin and you let loose, and it goes right through his sternum, and he kind of falls backwards, and you can kind of see him standing up a little bit and just kind of looking down at it. He's not dead.
Okay. I've already used my bonus action to tie the thing, but I guess I'm just gonna, I guess you'll allow me. I'm just gonna now with both hands. Is that an action? Is grabbing a piece of rope an action?
Everyone just froze for like a half second, so I missed what you were going to do.
I said, if you don't want to let me do this because it's a bonus action, it's fine, but I'm just gonna hold on to the rope.
I mean, I
With,
was
like, 2
assuming it was like attached to you somehow.
It is. It's in my bag.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
So.
that's fine.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
So that brings us to Tommy.
I say to Tommy as Tommy. Chris, I'm gonna go. Don't kill him. We might be able to find out where they came from.
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna reload bad news, and I'll put bad news back.
Okay. The face wasn't to you. The Discord keeps like freezing for like a half second.
I thought you were like, he just said don't kill him. I was like, I know, I just want to reload because
No,
my
no.
dumb ass won't forget, and then
Uh-huh.
I'll be like, ah. How far? Oh, let me get rid of that bullet too. Actually, those are actually very.
Does Torek speak common? I mean, does Torek speak Goblin?
You could ask him on your turn.
How far away is the?
The closest goblin is about 30
Is there more
feet.
than one?
Make a perception check.
That's a nat 1.
You only see the one that's stuck to a rope, and the only reason why you know where that one is because it's stuck to a rope.
Well, I feel quite useless.
Just reload and call it a day, homie.
Yeah, I mean, I reload. I'm just gonna reload, I guess.
Okay, you could hold your action if you see something else.
What do you mean?
Like, you could say, I'm gonna pull out my pistol, and if I see another goblin that isn't hooked by a rope, I'm gonna shoot him.
Anyways, that's when I start blasting. Yeah, I'll do that.
You turn your action into a reaction, essentially.
Yeah, okay.
So you
that-
prepare the action, and then you can use it willy-nilly later.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out a pistol and I'll do what you just said, Dad.
Okay. Dad. That brings us to the skewer goblin's turn that's going to attempt to undo this rope from this arrow.
How good time.
I'm going to
Samwise.
assume... Oh, it was quick, though. It was a quick tie.
You want me to
That's why
roll
I said
against it?
Samwise.
Yeah, roll me a
Not so
survival
shy.
check.
Okay. Ooh, buddy. That is gonna be a 22.
A 22, good, because they got a 19. So
Ooh.
they with the wet rope, he's kind of like fumbling with it, and you're kind of hear this noise. He cannot free himself from the rope, and he is going to attempt to hide in a bush.
Bow fishing
But-
for goblins.
He's attached to a arrow.
Reel that
I
boy in.
am holding very tightly on this rope.
He kind of goes to the side a little bit.
Okay.
He's still attached to the rope, but he's
Yeah.
trying to hide in a bush.
Okay.
I'm gonna. He rolled really well on his stealth check, but I'll let you still know where he is because he's
There's a
attached
rope
to
leading
you.
to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That brings us to Kados.
What do my tiefling
I'm gonna go with your nat 20 because like you had a nat 20. There's one that's attached to a rope, and then there are two more. There's
How far
one.
away are the two more?
There's one about 40 feet to the west, and one about 30 feet to the east.
They're split up, huh? Okay. Just
So there's about 70
real,
feet between them.
Real simple fireball.
Gonna fireball the one?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay, go ahead and
Sorry.
roll me a firebolt check.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 will hit. Go ahead and roll me firebolt damage.
Firebolt. 15 damage.
15 damage. So again, like a piece of kindling into a bonfire, you release this firebolt, and this one you kind of like see the goblin out of the corner of your eye, and you kind of go, huh! And just like blap it from underneath your elbow, and this firebolt whizzes through the air and just pegs this goblin in the side of the head, and you hear, bleh! And it falls over dead.
What?
That's it. That's all I'm going to do.
That's it? All right.
Just going to keep standing there.
So that one's dead. That's going to bring us to the goblin to the east. It's going to use its little goblin shenanigans to disengage, which it doesn't have to do, and run the hell away. That now brings us to Torak.
How far away is he from me?
They would have dashed, so he was 30 feet plus 50 feet. So 80 feet. And since he's a goblin, I would need you to make a perception check to know where he is. Because goblins are sneaky little bastards.
I'm just.
What?
I said I'm just gonna let him go.
Okay.
Far away from me to get him anyway.
All right. Are you gonna do anything else, or are you just gonna stand outside of the wagon?
I'm gonna stand outside the wagon.
All right. That brings us to Remus.
I'm gonna jump off the cart and move on down to my goblin friend, and as I'm pulling in the rope as I get close and this sort of thing, and he's only a couple feet from me at this point, right? Like 15, 20 feet?
He was like 30 feet.
He's like 30, so once I get like all the way up to him, I see he's struggling and like he's like trying to get away, and I'm just gonna go with the back of my hand, and I want to try to hit him on the head.
Okay, roll me an unarmed strike.
Good rolls today, Zach. Unarmed strike actions.
Is plus 3.
17.
17 will hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me damage, which this just says damage 1.
Oh.
Bludgeoning damage 1.
Wait, 1 plus your strength modifier, which
is 0.
Okay. Well,
you punch him in the face, and he looks up at you, and he looks mad.
Punch him in the back of the head, wouldn't I? Because he was like going away from me.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
He turns around and looks at you.
With
and looks
like
mad.
this part of my fist, I just go conk, and all right. So I did 9 damage to him, and 10. All right. So I guess it's my bonus action. I want to try to do a little twirl with the rope and see if I can kind of, like get it around his legs somehow and then pull it.
You're trying to lasso him?
Yeah, and just knock him to the ground.
I feel like that would be an action.
Fine.
I don't know. That just feels like an action to me.
Feels like an action.
Yeah, it feels like, because you're attempting to trip someone.
I suppose.
Yeah. Because like tackling someone is an action, so I would think that lassoing someone with a rope and then pulling
But I
their
already
feet
have
out.
the rope in my hand, and he's already like fastened to it. It'd be like a little whoop.
Okay, roll me
Roll me a whoop check.
a whoop check.
Would this be like an animal handling move?
Yeah, roll me an animal handling check.
Right. Which I have +0 to. But I still rolled a 15.
A 15. Okay, so you loop this rope, you kind of go whoop, and you pull on it, and the he gets knocked over, but you also rip the arrow out of his chest,
Oh no!
which is going
What
to
if
be
he hits his way down?
I'm going to say that's a D4, ripping an arrow out of someone's chest, which is a 2. Guess how many hit points goblins have?
12.
12,
Yeah.
which kills the goblin.
All that for nothing.
Good job. Another happy landing.
Well, I like rip the arrow out and I kind of just look at it and go. And I look at I look down expecting to see like a goblin that's like struggling and about to walk away. And I look down and he's just like still as can be. And he's like bleeding out of his chest and I go, damn it.
You hear a little bit of gurgling, just like,
Hey, you still in there? Anybody home?
no response.
No. God damn it.
Chris, just for old time's sake, can you make that sound again? I love it.
With that, I think we'll go ahead and take our break.
I was gonna ask,
Alright.
do you guys want to take a break or do you want to just keep going? It's almost 10.
Let's just
We
take
can
like
take
5.
a quick break, yeah.
Bathroom.
Yeah, let's go
Okay.
pee, because I have a
Okay.
bladder the size of a thimble. So
Dude, I drank.
be back
I
real
feel
quick.
that. I drank a lot of water today.
Map knowledge, and I can't necessarily speak for Remus here, but if my map knowledge serves me correct, you know, seems, you know, we might be right there. Like, wait, hold on 1 second. 1 second.
Well, that's farther down the road.
1
I think.
second.
The
No.
fuck are you talking about?
Wait, here's my screen, guys.
You can
If,
see Cragmaw hideout right there on the map.
If I'm not mistaken, you know.
Did I give you where Cragmaw Castle was?
Yep.
That's right there, though. That's Cragmaw hideout.
You don't know where it is, though.
That's been the map you gave us since like day 1, though.
Where? I don't see your screen.
It's right there.
See the word hideout?
Yes.
See that word that says hideout?
Yeah.
Yep.
Does that look like the word castle?
I'm
If you
guessing.
switch the letters around. No.
I'm guessing Cragmaw Hideout must be, you know, close to Cragmaw Castle.
Well, let's find out.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
a sneaky deaky thing.
Roll me a history check. By the way, we're recording again.
Okay. History check is 16 plus 2. It was 18.
So,
Just
the...
history check.
Yes.
Is that not supposed to be on our map, Chris?
13.
No, that is supposed to be on your map, because that is the cave that y'all went into and found Sildar.
Oh.
Oh, it was that cave?
Yes.
Okay.
We've been here before. We're going in circles.
Because the map that I have clearly shows where Cragmaw Castle is, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I I went through this in Photoshop and sent them like what they know, and I was like, God damn it, did I fuck up
Yeah, because
again?
the map you sent us looks like a potato.
What do you mean?
It's just low res.
No, it's not.
Mine is.
It's pretty low res.
Well, fine.
Well, fine.
So, There are now a bunch of dead goblins. You guys are standing in a cart in the rain. Some of you have arrows poking out of you.
Yeah, I guess I should just get those arrows out of me, huh?
Yeah, I gently get mine out.
Okay.
My whole 2 damage of arrow.
Same. 2 damage of arrow.
What would you all like to do?
I'm gonna go back to the car.
Keep on trucking.
I was hoping we could get a
I
hold
never
of one
got
of these.
out of the cart.
So, Tommy, I think you said you want to go back to the cart, but I don't think you ever left the driver's
wait.
seat of the cart.
You're right. I did. I just stood up and shot them.
The only one that's outside of the cart, I think, is Torak.
Me too.
Oh yes, because you went to reel in your...
Well, I'm still raged, I think.
Lasts for 1
Nice.
minute, so yeah, you would still be raged. You have a little goblin stuck to your tail, like a little piñata. Katos, you're standing in the cart pulling arrows out of you, and Remus, you were saying something that I feel like was loot the goblins.
Well, I kind of turn around to everybody, and I say, "Well, I was hoping we could get one of them alive and figure out where they came from. Remember, good old or silly, he told us we were also looking for a place called Cragmaw Castle, and figured I'd ask. But yeah, what do y'all want to do? I guess."
Well, I don't see any castles, so maybe we just keep going.
Huh.
I mean, I thought we were trying to find Gundren.
We're going to find Gendron to find the location of Cragmaw Castle.
Up in Thunder Tree. We're going to Thunder Tree.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Get your pansy asses back in the cart.
I'm going to look down at the goblin I accidentally killed, and I'm going to see if I doubt there's anything on him, but I'm going to search to see if there's anything on him.
Okay, roll
Sorry
me
about
an
your,
investigation check.
Sorry
Roasted
about your new pet,
squirrel.
Remus.
Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
23.
23. You find a chicken bone necklace.
Okay.
You find a rusty dagger, 6 poorly made arrows, a short bow, and a screw.
Okay. I'm going to keep, walking up the road, and I'm just going to, briefly look at any goblin corpse I find. Depending on how many there are, you can have me roll as many checks. I'm only looking for, interesting items, though. So, goblin chicken bone necklaces, and they're, crappy short bows. I'm just going to, pass up. But I'm just going to walk up the road as they start going again. Kind of walk parallel to them and just see if I see anything of interest. So how many goblins will be, immediately along the road?
There's a bunch of pieces of goblins along the road.
Well, I'm not concerned about the pieces of goblins.
Roll me 5 investigation checks.
Okay, so the first one's a 10. The second one's a 20. The third one's a 23. The next one's an 11. So that was 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one is a 10.
The only thing interesting you kind of see is there's a glint of a hilt from one of the goblins.
Yeah.
You're going to go up and grab it?
Yeah, I'm going to approach that and check that out.
It is a dagger with a sapphire in the handle.
Oh, well, I picked this up and I went, well then.
Is it maybe possible that Mr. Remus left some of possessions of his in the wagon?
No.
You carry everything on you all the time? You
I have my bag. My rope was literally running out of my bag. Yeah. No, I'm pretty hardcore about my possessions. I'm a very materialistic person. But I check out this
searching the cart for the candle while he's away.
Okay. You don't find the candle.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead, Chris. I got a whole 10 on a perception check. Do I notice anything about this sapphire dagger?
It is a dagger, and there's a sapphire in the handle.
Is it at the end of the handle?
Yeah, it's kind of in the pommel.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna bag it and kind of move on with my day.
Okay.
All right. Equipment.
I'm just gonna take the arrows I pulled out of me
And
and
head back
like
to
blink
the car.
them, just like throw them into the ground. Like
Okay. Torak, are you keeping up with the wagon?
I'm gonna hop back in if I am not Big Man anymore.
Okay. As you start to shrink and your tail kind of retracts back into your booty, the goblin kind of comes with it, and when it makes contact with like your back, then it falls off onto the ground.
My goblin's face was in my ass.
Pretty close.
Hey, as I make my way back to the car, hey, Katos, isn't that near where you, me, and Wex we cleared that cave of goblins?
I don't remember. Maybe
Of course you don't. All right.
I just remember there were trees in the cave, and maybe it was this way.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna hop back up in the cart then, and
There's probably more goblins in caves. Goblins do like caves.
well, it's just interesting that if it's near the cave that we cleared out before, that there are goblins back in it again.
Well, it's a different goblin family, maybe.
Family.
We just blew them up, though.
Well, I guess we're just heading. Did we come to like the crossroads, or are we still going west on the Tribord Trail?
We're still going west on the Tribord Trail.
I guess we're just heading west on the Tribord Trail, Chris.
All right. So you guys continue probably about another hour, and then you
I'm
get
gonna take
to
a short rest in that hour.
Okay. So you're gonna lay down in the wagon, and
Yep. Just gonna close my eyes.
all of you still do hear the little tss, tss, tss sounds every now and then. And he takes a short rest. And in about an hour, you guys get to the high road, and now you would head north to go towards Neverwinter and Thunder Tree.
Which would be a right-hand turn there, driver.
Be like, what time is it?
You guys left probably about 10 a.m. So
Like 1?
took about
We have a horse now, so we're a lot
Yeah.
faster.
So it's like 2 hours, and then 2 hours, so that's 2 p.m. Another hour,
About 3?
about 3 or 4.
3:15, 3:30,
I'm gonna go with 4 because you had a little fight
3:27.
that
4
took 15 seconds.
All right. I was just curious. Yeah, I'll take that turn and I'll keep trucking on, baby.
Okay. So this trail is a lot nicer than the Tribord Trail. Every now and then you see another wagon or another trader kind of going along, and they just kind of nod and kind
Give
of
him the Jeep wave.
give them a little Jeep wave.
I'm gonna glare at all of them.
Okay, give me a glare check.
6.
6. It's
You
not that
smile.
great. You smile. You smile at them. They smile back, in fact.
Okay. Weird. White people.
So you guys continue on. Let's see. What, that took you 2 hours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you guys going through the countryside up to Thunder Tree? Or are you going
I
all the
think we
way
should
up the
just take
road
the
to
road.
Neverwinter?
Just take the road.
So Neverwinter.
I'll turn around and be like, "What do you guys want? Take the road? Go through the countryside?"
I like the road.
Well, might as well head up to Neverwinter if we're heading up this way.
Torak, is that cool with you?
Yeah, we should follow what Remus is saying.
All right. On the road it goes.
Alright. So, you guys continue on another, 4, 5 hours. And it's starting to get, dark because it's raining and it's dark. So you guys can try to stay awake and keep going, or you can stop and make camp. It's up to you.
I've been kind of chilling and not expending a lot of energy during this trip, and my whole goblin thing was I shot 2 arrows, I guess.
What about
So,
the man driving?
If you'd let me finish my sentence, I was getting there.
Baby,
so-
you can drive my car.
So I'm gonna stand up from where I've been chilling, and I'm gonna tap Tommy twice on the shoulder. I'm like, hey, why don't you hang out for a while? I'm gonna keep us moving. I'm feeling all right.
Well, I appreciate that, buddy.
All right. Well,
Since, you woke me up like, let's see, 3 times last time we were camping.
Yeah, whatever.
Just kidding. I'm just busting your balls. Haha.
So
that nose.
So I step up onto the area where you'd be sitting, and I kind of like we go through that like we're both like trying to move onto the other part of the cart, and so we kind of like try to shimmy past each other. But we finally, I finally settle in, and
we brush tips, no big deal.
And I just gently grab the reins and keep us on track.
And I guess I'll take a short rest. I don't think I fucking need it, but I'll just say I don't think I didn't take any damage, so I'm just gonna chill. I didn't use anything, so I don't actually need a short rest. So I'm gonna be chilling.
Okay. So
I'm gonna take a nap.
I guess I'll take a nap. I mean, it's not gonna affect anything, I guess, but I'll take a nap.
Okay.
Chris, how's the horse looking? Is he looking like he's tired?
The horse is starting to slow down.
All right.
Considering you haven't stopped to give him water or food.
Bill doesn't need any of that. He's magic.
Well, considering that you just told me I need to water and feed the horse, but my animal handling is +0, I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay. So you
exhaust the horse.
You continue about another 3 to 4 hours. It's now like well into nighttime, probably around midnight, and the horse kind of starts to get a little limp to it.
Okay. Well, I kind of pull on the reins and I go, whoa, 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 and I hop off my little seat and I walk up to the horse and I kind of look at it and I pat it and I'm seeing if anything hurts.
Okay, roll me
but I don't know anything about animals.
Okay, roll me.
Don't touch the goat's penis.
An investigation check.
No, 24.
It's holding up its right front leg.
All right, I go over to its right front leg, and I'm gonna gently and slowly move my hand towards where like the joint is, like where its leg meets its body, and I'm just gonna slowly move my hand to it and let my fingertips, touch it and see if it reacts in any way.
It pulls away slightly.
Pulls away slightly. I go, all right, boy. And I said, why don't we get ourselves off the road here? And I'm gonna pull over. I'm gonna lead him over to the right, and just have him limp us over. And I'm gonna go to the guys in the back and go, hey, we gotta stop for the night. Horse is down for the count. Do these things eat? Is anybody? Are you awake? I guess.
I'm gonna wake up instantly and almost like kind of be appalled by that question.
What do you think horses eat? Do you think they eat like people?
I don't think they eat people, but I don't know what to fate it. I mean, I know they eat, but like how often?
Boys.
Like you know how like a snake can eat like once a week
sometimes.
Boys, I'm not even from around these parts, and I know what fucking horse eats.
What's a horse have to do with these parts? Horses are everywhere.
How often do you water a horse? Is it like a plant? Is it like sometimes?
Yeah.
Katos, go to bed. Go to bed, Katos.
In the background, I'm snoring obnoxiously.
You hear every so often, like it almost sounds like a bear, just like coming from Torak.
So I guess we make camp. I will sleep in the wagon.
Let's make camp. I'll do the first watch, since our bugbear friend is snoozing and snoozing.
Hey, since you're gonna be up, Tommy, can you take care of feeding and watering that there equine animal?
You don't water a damn horse, Remus. You give it water.
You know what I mean.
I don't know if I do.
All right. Well, I'm gonna lay.
But yes, I will take care of Bill.
I'm gonna lay down under the wagon.
Okay, it is wet and grassy.
I'm gonna lay down a sleeping bag under the wagon.
I'm sleeping in the wagon.
Okay.
In case we get snuck up on, you guys get attacked first because I'm hiding under the wagon.
I'm in the wagon, homie. I'm sneaky. I got cover on at least 3 sides.
Can I? Is the horse injured or is he just tired? Like, do I need to investigate, animal check?
Give me an investigation check. Remus, did you tell him what was wrong with the horse?
I did not,
Okay.
but I guess I'm still down there, and so I'm like under the thing, and I got my arms crossed. You go, oh, also he's limping.
Well,
Front right leg.
I got a 16. I don't know.
Okay. So with
But I have the information. Thank you, Remus.
with that information, you kind of narrow it down to be looking at feet and legs, and you notice that the right front hoof, the horseshoe, is kind of like dangling off.
Time to shoot him.
Jesus Christ. It's dangling off.
Put him down.
It's not attached well anymore.
Tell me you got the gun.
Can I investigate and see if there's any way there's like gunk I can get out, or if I need to try to reattach it?
Roll me a
Horse check.
horse check. Or nature check, I guess.
It's animal handling.
Animal handling?
Makes sense to me.
Fuck, that's a nat 1.
Oof.
Oh, horse is fine.
Um,
Time to put him down.
Shoot him down.
it's a hoof.
That's falling off.
Uh-huh. Well, the hoof isn't falling off. The
horseshoe.
The horseshoe is falling off.
I'm gonna, like stroke him on the nose, and then I'm gonna try to, like, put his hoof in my hand, like let him lift it up.
Okay.
Does he allow me to do it?
Roll me an animal handling check.
That's a 7.
A 7.
He kicks me in the face.
He kind of pulls his hoof back and he kind of swats at you with his hoof, which you are right in front of him. So does an 18 hit you?
Yeah.
All right. And you take a big old 3 damage. He whacks you in the face.
I got a black eye.
You got it up easy there. What if Kendrick's character was killed by a horse?
Don't even.
no.
Because all of us would be asleep. We can't help you.
Ooh, before I go to bed, I'm going to charge Kendrick's ring.
Okay,
With
so
another spell.
you kind of pop your head out of the wagon and you run over to see Kendrick get punched in the face by a horse, and he kind of falls on his ass.
That's a rough day, buddy. Oh, but can I see your hand real quick? And I'm just going to take his hand and I'm going to hold it. I'm going to do a little something over it. Okay, thank you. Have fun down here. And I'm going to go back to bed.
Okay.
I'm a little doozy because I just got kicked in the fucking face by a horse. I'm like, oh. And then
died from that in Red Dead.
I'm gonna combine some character things here because this character also speaks Elvish, and I just have a tie in my brain that makes horses know Elvish for some reason. And I'm gonna like whisper to this horse in Elvish something calm and smoothing, like I'm trying to help
Smoothing.
you. Let me take care of you.
Roll me another animal handling check.
The word is soothing, Kendrick.
Didn't I say?
What did he say?
He said smoothing.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, let me smooth ya.
I want to make a smoothie out of you, baby. That's a 13.
13. So the horse seems to like your elvishness.
Of course. it
Likes
does.
your smoothing.
Hmm.
Let's blend those fruits.
Also,
So-
you're not touching the part of it that it hurts while doing this.
I'm gonna get on a knee and put my hands out like this and say in Elvish, "May I please see your hoof?" See if it does it calmly.
The horse just looks at you.
God damn it! I pull up my. No, I'm just kidding. Bang!
With all of this care and like want to help the horse, I'll let you do. Son of a bitch.
I'm just a sub.
What can I have you roll?
Persuasion?
Roll me a son of a bitch. Roll a god, jeez. Roll me a survival check.
I like that. It's a 19.
A 19. So you know when you're running away from your country, you had a few horses in your day, and you know that when a horseshoe falls off, you should reattach the horseshoe.
I'm gonna... Oh, shit. I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay. Roll me an animal handling check and a... God, would it be a sleight of hand check? I would say it's probably 2 animal handling checks.
2 animal handling?
Or an animal handling check and a survival check.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it religion.
Ooh, the animal handling is 22. And survival is 17.
Okay, so you manage to kind of crouch down next to the horse and you kind of pull up its knee and put its cannon bone. For those of you who know horse anatomy, that one's for you. You place his cannon bone, which for those who don't, it's his shin, and place it on your thigh, and you kind of pull the gunk out of his hoof, and you realign the horseshoe, and you tack it back on, and you fold the nails over on the top of the hoof, and it looks like a good job.
And then I'll give him some pets, and I'm gonna rip some grass out of the ground and hold it out to him.
Okay. He eats it.
Yay. I grab more grass. Are
you disconnecting him from the wagon, or are you just leaving him connected to this heavy wooden thing?
Well, now that his hoof is fixed, I'll disconnect him.
Okay. So you disconnect the wagon and you place it on the ground. Yeah, and I'm gonna say you tie like his halter to the wagon so he can't like go too far.
Right.
And he's just kind of gonna wander around. I'm gonna say it's like a 20-foot rope, and he's just munching on some grass, and eventually he lays down and starts taking a little nap. Puts his little horsey head over onto his flank. That's what that's called. So yeah, you saved the horse. Congratulations.
Yay! And then I'm gonna...
Everyone else is asleep.
I'm gonna watch in the night.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
You got it, Dad. Oh, that was almost a natural 20, but it was an 8 plus 6, 14.
14. So one, you're getting kind of like shiver-y.
Fuck.
It is raining. It's been raining all day. You are wet. It is nighttime. So it's starting to get a little cold. Not like that cold, but like you're cold because you're soaking, sopping wet. You have been wet for the past 18 hours. Not that long, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. About 2 hours into your watch, you do notice another caravan coming from the north, lit with a little torch next to the rider, and or the driver. Pays no attention to you, just drives on past. And the rest of your watch goes okay.
I'll say during my watch, I'm gonna take my hat off and dump the water off the brim and all of that, and let it not collect too much. Put it back on. How's the feather doing? Is it?
Well, feathers, conveniently enough, are waterproof.
That makes sense if they're birds. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That, I'm glad. I actually never thought about that in life, Chris.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chickens float. Float just like a duck. It's adorable. Look it up. So the rest of your watch goes by
more
fine.
than a duck?
Still floats.
About very small rocks.
Rocks wouldn't float.
They don't have feathers, Josh.
Monty Python, help me.
I know.
So what are you doing now that your watch has ended?
Oh shit! I gotta wake somebody up. Well, Torak was already sleeping, so I'm gonna. How is the horse doing? Okay, is he still eating, or is he kind of like sleeping? Like is he laying down?
He's laying down.
Okay, and he's chilling out. He's cool.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna walk back over. I guess I was right by the cart, but I'm gonna walk over to the Torak, and I'm gonna just be like,
Hey, Dorak. You better get out of my face.
Bitch, it's your turn to watch. Get up.
I always go first. Ask somebody else.
Who do I ask?
"Are you back asleep already? Is that how fast?"
No, I'm awake.
No, I was saying, how funny would it be if you're just like,
Did you touch Torak out of curiosity?
yeah.
You now have wet hair attached to your hands.
God damn it! Can I shake it off?
Nope.
Yeah. Make
Stay with
a
you for the end of eternity.
make a I don't know. And acrobatics check.
No, it's fine. Whatever. All right. I'll I'll wake up.
No, I'm back. I'm awake.
Are you gonna? Oh, are you gonna actually get up? I didn't know. Torak, I mean, if you want, I can wake someone else up. I know you always
Nope,
go.
too late.
All right. The horse is good, by the way. You're welcome. I fixed it. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Bill's doing great. Wake me up if any heebie-jeebies happen. If not,
Nope.
wake up Remus next.
Nope.
I'll be like,
You need your sleep.
and then I'm going to go to bed in the cart.
Okay. So roll me a perception check, Mr. Torak. 14. So about an hour goes by, nothing too interesting happens. You also do notice that you are quite cold. About an hour goes by, and from the north, you see probably about 4 torches walking down the road, and let's see if they notice you. What are you doing, keeping watch? By the way, let me ask that.
We're around trees, right? I assume.
I mean, there are a couple trees. You guys didn't tell me you were hiding the wagon.
Oh no, I was just asking because I'm just leaning up against a tree, sitting down,
Okay.
watching.
So you're not attempting to hide.
No.
Okay. Okay. So, they probably get about parallel with you, and the light kind of illuminates you a little bit, and one of them kind of elbows the other one. At this point, you notice that they are 4 people in full plate. They appear to be like guards, and the one's gonna elbow the other one and point at you, and he's gonna go, "Bugbear, bugbear!" And they're going to draw their swords and start moving towards you.
Drake Bell, whoa, just take it easy, man.
Is that what you're saying to them?
No.
Josh is broken.
I'm gonna stand up and say, how far away are they?
About 40 feet at this point.
I'm just gonna ask, what do you guys want? We're taking a nap.
How did you come about that wagon?
We paid for it.
Who's this we? And the one's going to insight check you. They got a 19. You're telling the truth, so they get the gist that you're telling the truth. Which you are telling the truth, right? I never told you guys how you got the wagon, so I'm gonna go with you guys paid for the wagon. and he's kind of gonna like put his hand on the guy to his left and go, I think he's telling the truth. Who's with you? What business do you have here?
Well, there is 4 of us total. And we are on our way to Neverwinter.
And what business do you have in Neverwinter?
The business kind.
Well,
People have work. We're willing to work.
well. And they kind of look over towards the wagon. Well, bugbears aren't that common to be nice folk, so keep your wits about you. Have a good night. And they turn and start leaving.
Okay, bye-bye.
They continue to leave.
And I was like, whoa. Totally cut.
Where's everybody at in terms of like
Me and Katos
I'm
are
in
in
the
the
wagon,
cart.
on the wagon, outside of the wagon?
Me and Katos are both sleeping in it, and Remus is under it, right?
Yes.
We went through like 6 names to get to his.
Yeah, I had a stroke for a second. I'm sorry.
Zach, Remus, Core. They're all the same person.
Deke.
Yeah, I was like, what's the other one?
Deke-
What was the other
Deke,
one?
Leak, Freak.
Deke, Reek, Meek.
It was deep.
I'm gonna walk over to. Well, I guess how far am I away from the wagon now?
You're probably about 15, 20 feet.
I'm gonna walk back over and just share the news with our fellow friends.
Okay, they're all asleep.
Oi, boys!
That would wake them up.
Ooh. What? Dragons. Dragons.
No dragons this time, but there were some full plate MFers trying to get in our business.
You take care of them.
I was just honest with them, so if that means taking care of them, sure.
My guy, can I go back to bed now?
I'm just letting you know there are people out here, okay?
It's a road. I saw someone too, and they just went on by. Sorry, my voice is very hard to do the entire time. It hurts my throat.
Should
Yeah,
have picked
well,
a
they
better
didn't-
voice.
Ooh.
They didn't pick on you because you're a bugbear.
Dorak, I am sorry. And then I want to fall back asleep.
I'm gonna walk back over to the tree.
All right. Roll me another perception check.
A 5.
A 5. You don't notice anything. The rest of your watch goes by without a hitch.
Sounds good.
All right. So, who are you waking up? Are you waking someone up?
I am going to wake up Remus.
Okay, so he is under the wagon.
What time is it
Hey,
now?
Remus.
Wait. Monkey stole my ranch. What?
It's your turn for watch.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same thing like I did last session. I'm just gonna crawl up and
Crawl.
just lay right next to it.
Hey, Remus.
Yeah, you sure feels nice.
Gotta watch out for those bug legs, though. They're not as fluffy.
I just roll out from under the cart. I go woo,
Okay.
and I stand up and I sit on top and I start my watch.
Okay. I always have this little thing up of my notes, and I didn't write it down, so I'm sorry. All right. Roll me a perception check.
Damn. Ooh, 19.
19. So, about another 2 hours goes by. Nothing interesting happens.
Great.
It's now probably like 6:30 in the morning. The sun's starting to come up. It is still raining.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice.
Is that the end of watches then?
It's the end of watches. However, I would like to have you roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, son of a bitch.
One. So, being that you are cold and wet, and you have been for a long time, you did not get very good sleep because you are cold and wet, and no one lit a fire, so you suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Ooh, what does that mean?
Oh,
You have disadvantage on all ability checks until you
I
have a
don't-
long rest.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
Level 1 is disadvantage on ability checks. Level 2 is your speed is halved. Level 3, disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Number 4, maximum hit points are halved. 5th level, speed is reduced to 0. And if you get to 6 levels of exhaustion, you die.
Alright, well. I'll look around a little. Well, everybody, it's, you know, guess we better, get going, right?
So you're waking everybody up?
Yeah.
Alright. Everyone else, roll me Constitution saving throws.
Here we go. Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad. 23.
Ooh,
Jesus!
25.
Plus 7 to con, baby.
Plus 6 to con, baby.
I guess I didn't add my plussy guy, but
You just
I
press
mean-
on the.
That is a natural 20 for a 24.
Okay, so the rest
Like,
of you
God damn it.
wake up
God.
fine.
Fine.
shit.
Bright new day, baby.
Hey, listen, y'all. I'm
Did anybody pack me any juice?
shut the fuck up about your
No,
juice
shut the
there,
fuck
Elizabeth.
That kind of sounded like a baby Shrek right there. I'm not gonna. Where's my juice?
Hey. How'd you guys sleep?
It's not
You gotta get him,
fun,
donkey.
Fantastic.
You fantastic, huh? Well,
All right, shut you. Quit your bitching. Sit in the back. I'll drive. Is that what Remus does? Just smiles.
yes.
I would be like, I know. I've had mornings like that.
I'm not gonna sit in the back. I'm not even gonna. Well, before I was laying on like the bench of the cart, I am going down to where the feet go in the cart, and I'm just sprawling.
Okay, so you're laying under Tommy's feet.
Yep.
All right. So Tommy, roll
How's he
me an
gonna hit the
animal
brakes?
handling check to re-hook up the horse.
It's a natural one.
God, I had that at like a 5 to pass.
Fun fact, I accidentally double clicked it and they were both natural ones.
There you go. At least
what
it's
you want.
honest. So you manage to get the horse over, and you kind of back him up to the wagon, and you go to pick up the wagon. And since it's been raining, the ground is muddy. Your feet slip out from under you, and you fall on your face. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
This horse didn't hit me twice. Saving. That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. So as you slip, you kind of push on the wood of the wagon, little, like, I forget what those are called.
Wagon woods.
Wagon holder.
Wood.
And you just manage to get your hands under your face and stop your face from slapping into the wagon. You are now laying face down on the ground, covered in mud.
Good job, Tommy.
What happened to you?
I'm just gonna stand up and go, oh!
I got the poo on me.
Got the poo.
I'm just gonna look Bill in the eye and say in Elvish, I helped you.
He didn't do it. The ground did it.
Still.
He's just gonna look at you.
Oh.
No response.
Can I retry to do it?
Yeah, someone could help you.
Yeah, can someone... Where do you help me get Bill back on this thing? Remus, stay where you are.
I think so. What do? You just glue him in?
No, you don't glue him in. Jeez. Torak, get over here.
What do you need?
Help me get Bill back on the
The
car.
glue sounded nice. Nail sounds pretty harsh.
So either, Tommy, you can roll at advantage animal handling, or Torak can roll at advantage for animal handling.
Well, I just rolled and I already got a 21.
That works.
And that, yeah, we're going to go with the 21.
Okay. So together, you managed to save the planet.
Well, I got a 2, so that didn't help.
Okay. Yeah, you guys hook up the wagon. Yeah, the wagon is now hooked up. Bill still isn't 100%, but he's a lot better than he was last night.
Well, we're going to get
Poor
rolling.
Bill.
All right. So you guys are now all in the cart. You are heading north towards Neverwinter.
Oh,
You pass a couple more, like, trading caravans and whatnot. A couple more guard patrols. Actually,
is it still raining?
it is still raining. Hence the raining sound effects.
It's been raining for a long time.
Has been. Remus, you're laying on the ground. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I leaned close for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't do that to talk, but you can do that to deafen me.
Well, someone earlier was like,
I just turned up your microphone so I could hear you better, and now because of that, I'm turning you back down.
I'm sorry.
88% for you. So, Kados, where are you?
I'm in the wagon. Where are you?
Are you sitting in the wagon? Are you laying in the wagon?
I'm just sitting in the wagon.
You're sitting in the wagon? Okay. Do you have a hood on or anything, or are you just...
No,
Okay.
no, the hood's down.
So, probably like the second guard patrol goes past, and they kind of both lock eyes with you at the same time, and just this look of horror fills their face, and anyone who is not laying on the floor of the wagon notices this, and they go, "No, not you, not again," and they start just running down the road away from you.
Away from us?
Yes. Specifically from you.
I'm just gonna wave at them. Goodbye.
Okay. So you guys travel another probably 6-ish hours, and with the speediness of Bill, you have made the trip in about a day and a half instead of 2 days. And we're going to end today's episode with you guys approaching the gates of Neverwinter, soaking wet. One of you is really sleepy. And, yeah. By the way, all of you can click the long rest button if you did not.
Even Sleepyhead?
Even Sleepyhead.
I love how he goes, "You're lying."
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
One of my goals with this character is even when I'm just like asking Chris things, I'm always trying to do it in the voice, just because it keeps me in, you know.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a splendid day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.